A star forms over 1,000,000 years. From the time the initial gas cloud collapses until the star is created and shines like the sun, the sequence is chaotic, disorderly, and primordial. Nietzsche has always been as much of a poet to me as he is a philosopher. His ideas are complex and intimate. My favorite quote of his is, "You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star." And the heart of this thought is clear. You have to embrace internal turmoil and uncertainty because from that chaos will rise vibrant beauty. Chaos is often viewed negatively, but that's only because this element disrupts your sense of control. Chaos represents the unknown and unpredictable nature of life. When we embrace chaos, we learn to refuse morals and rules, maybe even actively fight against them. Is this not what science is? It's the constant questioning of our existing systems. Is the scientific goal not to light the truth through experimentation and constant hypothesis testing? In the case of art, we forget the artists that don't break existing conventions because we just don't find them too interesting. They become so enamored with fitting into the rules of the system that their internal voice can't shine through their work. Fearing critique, a replaceable artist's work just conforms to the ideas of the time. Like cogs in a machine, not one particular piece stands out. So what is chaos? How can we harness unpredictability to become memorable? To become a dancing star, one that stands out amongst the others in the night sky? I think the answer to that is to live life. There's value in having different hobbies and passion that opens up your eyes to the world. My goal, for example, is to compete at the highest level of Nogi Jiu-Jitsu. If you're into that space, that's either ADCC or CJI. I started late at 24 because before this, my goal was always to run a business generating millions per year. And so for the past 7 years, that's what I've been working towards. One key thing that I learned about running a marketing business is to develop competitive moats. These are the advantages that are hard to copy. From the business world, I've learned to lean into my strengths as a competitor and be willing to dive into new things. I'm very willing to master unique setups and transitions that others in my division don't use yet, insofar as they play to my strengths. I've also learned to have KPIs and goals coming into every session because it's not about doing the most volume of work, but being intentional with how you spend your time. I am by no means a dancing star in Jiu-Jitsu, but I believe that I've been able to progress faster by drawing on my previous experiences, different perspectives, and just learning from the chaos of my life. Because when you live, you expose yourself to different perspectives and experiences, and eventually you get to learn and see different frameworks of thinking. You'll build the foundations of your beliefs, values, and logic. This is the logic that you'll use to dissect the chaos. I believe that if nothing exists in a vacuum, there will always be connections across events. And if there will be patterns amongst problems, then there will be patterns amongst the solutions as well. And so if there's one thing to take away from this, it's to embrace your internal turmoil, to welcome new experiences, because that's how we as human beings grow. That's how we gain new perspective, answer problems, develop frameworks, and eventually, as Nietzsche would say, you would become a dancing star.